Take a drive from downtown in Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A first carry here for Devon Achane. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
From the gun, here's Tua. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down. A shotgun snap for Tua. That went out wide to Achane. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, he'll go with Achane. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa. He will have the conversion and more. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First down, Miami.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Tua will give it to Achane. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 12.
To throw is Tua. Open man, Malik Washington. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
16 yards.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Miami.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dolphins.
A run with the fullback, Ingold. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run this one straight ahead with H. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Tua now on 3rd down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
To the goal line and in. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Eagles, first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Scott. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And he will dive into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
His kick is good. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he's taken down on what should be The final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. A run out of the gun with H.A.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll stay on the ground with H.N. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Rolling right. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete. He was looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Tua gonna throw. There's one caught by Waller. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Throwing again, it's Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
At the 8-yard line.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. First down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
This one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. He's to midfield.
So often, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. Out to his right. The ball is out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
For an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Again, Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They run out of the gun with Hartley. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now a first down throw for Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Give to Aiken. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Get set.
Tua. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Ready, set. All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The score, Dolphins 14, Eagles 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Dolphins will take over here just shy of the 30.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. To the right side, caught by Goddard. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Leads to third and 5.
That's Goddard in motion. On third down, here's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
It's now fourth down.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
On first and 10, here's Tua. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, second and 10. A run up the middle with Achane. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. This one complete, right side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
On fourth down, Tagovailoa. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the play. And an Eagles first down.
Fake the give. Now it's Hurts.
And let's go. Robinson on the tackle. A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
73.
They'll look to throw. Open man, Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 12.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll be marked down at the 7, and it will set up first and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
King, Phil King,
6-yard
Phil
pickup
King.
brings up second and goal.
73.
Saquon trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Great, set. On anyone,
That's Goddard in motion. Third and goal for Hurts. And he's in. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles.
In this offense, they just continue to find such creative ways to get the ball into the hands of their playmakers. And this time they use the pre-snap motion to help their guy gain leverage. And it's just an easy pitch and catch for the touchdown.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, Malik Washington. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Malik Washington on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get about 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. On the carry, it's Achane. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll try it now with Achane. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Enough for the conversion on 4th down.
So this is kind of a tricky down and distance, and I think for the defense, you really have to be ready to defend any type of play. They could keep it on the ground like they do here, but you also in the back of your mind have to think play action, drop back pass, screen. So there's a lot of plays at the offense's disposal, and they keep it on the ground, keep it simple, and pick up the first.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down by Sidney Brown. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 6. On the handoff, this is Achane. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Tua. Exiting the pocket right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Bigsby to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running back, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
63, 63, 63.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
No touch that. Anyway, that. Hey, easy. 63, 63, bad. No touch.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Open man, right side. He's got him. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. On the ground, this is Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. No touch.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
That's
King,
a
Bill
gain of
King,
7.
Bill King.
Makes it third and 2.
73, 73.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Big, big play. Third and 2.
Great, set. Anyway, that. No touch.
A run with Barkley. Take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a first down.
And the thing about Saquon is he's not just a home run hitter. I mean, we see all those highlight long chunk plays that he's able to generate, but he knows in these gotta-have-it moments, third and short situations, he's going to pick up those tough yards when you need them.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Now Barkley. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He's tackled up at
They'll come up now for second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Barkley. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A gain of 6. That's another Eagles first.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
No touch that. Anyway, that. Tiger Swamp. No touch.
Here comes Barkley. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10.
Eagles first down.
They'll keep it on the ground.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
We'll see how they want to play this. It's 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Delta set. 63, 63.
And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. Now they'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now, risk another play. Time will tell. Throwing is Hurts. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. One last throw here for Tua. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run. And he'll be taken down. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.